Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, and I run the Instagram account Frantic Frames. And I came here today to show you how I make my simplistic animations. Now, this is an animation technique that I didn't come up with. Many others have done this before, but not as many do it as I would expect. So I'm giving you all the knowledge today to go out and make some your own. Now, when you're making an animation, you want to make it so that it's interesting to the viewer. You can focus on your animation techniques like stretch and squash, but if there's no story involved, then there's no point in really watching it. If you just have a water bottle or my mug here sliding across the desk, that's not very interesting. And even though it could be cool, you could add some acceleration, you could make it jiggle, you can make it slosh, if you had some kind of clay to make it slosh. But you can't really tell much of a story with that. But if you just added a simple add-on of like a hand trying to chase it around, trying to capture it, then you can tell a story, and that'll make people pay more attention to it. Let me show you how I set up. First of all, I need my background. I chose this color of blue because it complements the orange of the tissue box. When I set up, I become a sticky tack addict because sticky tack solves almost all the problems I'm going to run across in this stop motion. Next is light. Side note, the light you want for stop motion is white light. So this, not this. You can clearly see the color difference if I pull it into Illustrator and isolate the colors. You also don't want the light from the sun because it's constantly moving and it'll mess everything up. That's why I work in the deep dark basement with no light except my adjustable controlled white lamp. Next up, tripod. If you're animating on a phone like I will be today, you want a sturdy, solid tripod. Back on track with this animation, I'm creating a face and arms for this box to make the viewers relate to the character more. I make my paper pieces out of cardstock because it's thicker and it works better for animation. This animation was really simple and only ended up taking an hour to animate and 2.5 hours from idea to completion. I'm not going to explain any animation principles here because I'm still learning them myself. Now it's animated, and after some simple editing and a little too much time sneezing in the closet, it's good to go. If you're wondering why I was sneezing in the closet, it's because the audio in the closet is much better than the audio in an open room like this audio. So hopefully if you want, you can go and record in the closet and your audio is going to turn out much better. Unless if you've got a really big closet, which is possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I make some more videos. We'll have to see how this turns out and see if I was informative enough for anyone to come back. But if you want, you can subscribe. If you don't, you can check out my Instagram, which is where most of you probably came from. I'll link it in the description, and I'll see you later. You also don't want the light from the sun because it's constantly moving and it will miss.